Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears! Or whatever device you're watching on. Hello there, it is your wintry neighborhood Winterspelll.
Lend me your ears!
Hello. Saying hello to you and welcome to another broadcast of Kingdoms of Amalur. Alright, today we find ourselves in Didenhill. We are continuing with the main quest line today. Last episode we finished up the Teeth of Naros. And right now we are working with the Hunter's Hunted quest. So we're meeting Agarth here in Didenhill. And we want to figure out how the Tuatha are tracking me right now. So, looks like we're taking a trip. Okay, friends.
Ah, the castle. This tells me that your tavern will be a part of Loch Dyden for decades to come.
Last month you told me that the plague would take us all.
I know, but that's not what fate says anymore.
Damn it, Agarth. You're cut off.
Yeah, and I bet I know whose fault that is.
Okay.
It's your fault that I can't pay my tab, you know? I wasn't ever supposed to come back here in the first place. I've spent the last 20 years knowing what fate had in store for me. And then you...
Changed it.
I thought I had my life figured out.
Life is unpredictable.
Not for a Fate Weaver, it isn't. But that's just the problem. When I was young, I thought I could overcome anything. Now, I know otherwise. I fought beasts the size of trees, was celebrated by mortals and Fae alike. When I was initiated into the Fate Weavers, I thought it was a reward for my good deeds. The first time I saw my own fate, I realized it was nothing but a curse.
So I'm going to assume he's like maybe in his 30s or 40s. I'm leaning more towards late 30s, early 40s, based on his appearance and the fact that he just said he's known as Fate for 20 years. And he probably was not inducted into the Fate Weavers as a child. I'd say he was at least in his teens. Maybe even like early 20s. So honestly, he's most likely in his 40s.
Naturally. But it wasn't a hero's death, like I'd always assumed. It was a coward's death, old and alone, like any mortal. I tried to avoid it, but I knew it'd find me. It was terrible, but I knew it was part of fate's greater plan. Then you came and changed that future. You stole my part in the tapestry. I was at peace with knowing the worst. But what do I do now that there's nothing to know?
You can still be a hero.
You're right. My glory days don't have to be over. And as long as I'm around you, I don't know how my story will end. That means I've got to make sure you stay around in one piece. Maybe this old trinket from my youth will help. After
I mean,
all,
I'm gonna sell it,
just
dude.
owe you my life. I owe you my future. Why,
Personally, if I had to make a choice, I don't think I would want to know my future. At least not to the degree that a Fate Weaver could know their own future.
That's how they found you so easily.
Simply because, well, one, we often meet our fate on the road we take to avoid it. So, let's say if I know that I'm going to marry a horrible person, and it's going to set me down a path of depression and substance abuse and all that, I'll say, okay, well, I won't go to this dance club where I'd meet them. But then I meet them at my dry cleaning shop. Like you see? And Agarth knew when he was going to die. I'll fight him to the front. So I wouldn't want to know when I was going to die. Because then you just approach life recklessly. Like if you know you're going to be okay. Like if you know exactly when and where it's going to happen. Why would you want that? Because then you know how the story ends. And then you won't be treating each day as a gift. one of the good things about not knowing about when we're going to die is that we don't know. Then that way we can take every day we have, knowing that it could be our last, and we can take the time to enjoy our friends and family, enjoy the activities that we have, and seek fulfillment in every day. I mean, streaming is one of the ways I seek fulfillment. One of the things that I do because I enjoy it. It brings me happiness. Oh dear. Like, if I knew when I was gonna die, honestly, especially knowing how I am, I wouldn't take each day like it should be, and I'd just most likely just laze about and go, well, I've got this amount of time to do it. Honestly, I feel like I might be going a little off track, but the point is, when you don't know what's going to happen, every day is a gift. And every day is a new chance for something better to happen. A new chance for experiences, to meet people, to find something new in your life that makes you go, wow, this is amazing. To find new things that just make you happy to be alive. That's what I think. I know I do tend to ramble a little bit. I know, I'm sorry. But you know, that's just the point. I think it's always good to find new things to give your life meaning. I mean, for me, I look forward to,
This is the front entrance.
you know, playing D&D each week with my friends, being able to stream and share my thoughts, share my gameplay with you guys.
I'll slip in the back and make sure
I look forward to, like, figuring out new decks to use in card games. I enjoy looking for the people I can meet each day that are going to make me go, you know what, I'm glad I got up today. And looking forward to that future.
I don't think they've ever been this far inland.
I mean, even something as small as yesterday, there was a little boy that came through my line,
Don't worry. I'll be
and I was next to the toy display. I'm a cashier,
Good luck.
so I was next to the toy display. Had a bunch of those, like, German toys from Schleich. I think I said that correctly. And he was getting all excited. He was seeing all the dinosaurs. So I started... He's got to be like 4, 5 maybe. I started talking to him about all the dinosaurs. And it just absolutely made his day. And his grandma's watching him. She's really happy. There's a giant fluffy dog outside my window. Hello, doggy. How you doing? Good God, you look like a gigantic golden teddy bear, and I love you. So yeah, just something as little as that. Just seeing that little boy's face light up, because he was so happy that this guy is just talking to him about dinosaurs, and shares that love of those creatures with him. That's something that made my day worth getting up for. Wow, it is dark. I might need to turn up the brightness on this, because I cannot see. There we go. So yeah, that's just what I think. It made my day. And I'm not always particularly happy to go to work. Because, you know, retail. I'm sure you've all experienced it. It's not exactly the most fun thing to do. But a little thing like that, just seeing how happy that kid was, and seeing how happy that my conversation with him made his grandma. I see that, like I said, it seems small, but it's a beautiful thing that just made my day better. And it made me think to myself, you know, it was worth getting up today. Things like that. I really do think things even as special as that would lose their meaning if you know when you're gonna die if you know everything. If you already know what's coming. I kind of, to an extent, I would prefer for it to be a surprise. It gives everything more meaning that way. So that's my little TED Talk. Although I will admit there are some things that I do want to know beforehand. I just do. Certain details. Don't you shoot me. You shoot me, I make you explode. It looks like we got a hidden door coming up. Hey, friend. Hi, hi, hi. Well, this was worth coming to war. Alright, we're going to take that white flake. Take the other white flake. I do not really want to touch that, because that seems like a poor decision. I never really got the hang of the dispelling. I just didn't. Which is cool. Just is what it is, you know? Jumpity jump jump! Gentlemen, I'm gonna kill you. And you are just kinda gonna have to deal with that. Kaboom! Oh my gosh. It shoots up. Oh, that's sweet. I can kill things above me. Oh yeah, how you doing, Letterless? Alright, if I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize. But yeah, yo, it's Kingdoms of Amalur. We are doing some main quest right now. I believe you've popped up in my stream before. I think so. Yes, pretty sure. I do apologize if I do not remember you right off the bat. We're going to see our level up here. Alright, can't get that until level 16. So we're going to keep hitting blacksmithing. Alright, now what are we getting today? We're going to get the last 2 levels of that. Because that's going to take our casting cost down. Ooh, that's nice. Oh yeah, no, this is an amazing game. This is one of my favorites. I have literally played this on 3 systems. Let's see, do I want to add another level of Ice Barrage? I'll get one of Frost Shackle. Just so we can have one of those on the board. And we're still a Seer for now. Alright, 2 more levels and we can get the rest of... We can start getting the rest of our Detect Hidden. And then we'll be able to detect lore stones on the minimap. Which is important, because that is how I hunt for lore stones. Burn, fools! The fires of retribution! Seriously. Somebody hire me on a... Just somebody hire me on an anime already. I want to do it. Even if I play a villain, I'm ready. Actually, you know what? I definitely want to play a villain. I want to play like one of those, like kind of, I kind of want to play one of those villains. They're like really sure of their power, like are not exactly fanatics, but they kind of seem like it. I want to play something like Dio or Yoshikage Kira, Because I think those were really well done villains. Or like a villain who's kind of like honorable, like Wamu.
Not until you smash those
Okay, JoJo villains are perfect, let's just be honest. However, Diavolo needs some work. That was one of the only ones I wasn't really fond of. Smashy! And what's this?
The undying mortal has grown tired of running, has he?
And of course, I think you guys will recognize this voice as one of the voice actors from Skyrim.
And a child of dust like yourself. We children of nature know.
Cannot remember his name exactly. He does play the former Jarl of Falkreath, I know that.
Life and death.
Let me see if I can find that.
The cycle. You children of dust.
And he becomes the Jarl if
Come into our land.
you side with the
Come to
Stormcloaks.
face your hunters. And you don't know when to die.
I never die. Dengir of Stun. That's who he plays.
You shall learn. In time,
Oh, I will learn?
all mortals will know the might of Gadflow. Blessed herald of the merciful Tyrnok. All mortals end,
Tyrnok.
even if some are more
Yeah, Gadflow is so scary.
than others.
Does it tell me his voice actor?
At least the Tuatha won't be able to track you so easily now. But it looks like you've got the personal attention of their king, Gadflow. If you were anyone else, I'd suggest you start running and not stop for a few years. But you might just have a chance.
How can we fight them as quickly
You're
as
doing
possible?
well so far. You've blinded them here, and they haven't killed you yet. And much as I hate to say it, you'll need to take Aelin Shear up on her offer of help. The Codex of Destiny should hold some answers for you. For all I know, you've already met her in the House of Ballads. But it sounds like she's the only lead now.
Jim Cummings. That's who plays Gadflow. And of course, he's done a lot of work on Skyrim. He's kind of like the sort of crotchety old man voice, which I appreciate. Because anyone that knows me in real life knows that I am a crotchety old man. And have been since I was like in middle school. Which is cool. Like, you know what, we're just doing our lives. Oh, just wait till you're my age. I mean, my shoulders, knees, elbows, neck, and back already kind of feel like they are. Yeah, I was a loader. I got smacked around by several appliances. That's all besides the point. But no, like, I identify with the crotchety old man characters. I just really do. Because they are all my spirit animals. There you are. You are the kid. Oh. Boggarts! Who would have thought we'd find those? Everyone. And giant dog thing. Alright. Goodness, that's not a bad, it's not a bad ring there. Alright. I'll just take that. Alright, so in terms of quests, we are hitting Nirelem now. So we need to go here. So we are going to meet the fellow that's going to say if we can go into the city of the Fae or not. I mean, this guy, very interesting.
But not like the others.
And he's not going to be what you expect. Honestly, the first time I saw him, I was taken for a ride. I'm like, oof, that's something. Was not expecting who I found. Ooh, there we are.
She sought to bring the light of truth, to save
village plague.
Now, Lateralus is already going to know who this is, because he's played this game before. But for those who haven't played this game before,
Come closer.
who Nirlum is going to be surprising.
Trembled with her wrath. Undo your evil magic now, or I will end this tale, I vow.
Well, shiny ball. Nirlum's the tree, I'm just going to tell you.
Here you are, at last. Rest beneath the world tree's boughs.
I know, he kind of looks like the Augur of Dunlane in Skyrim. But all these things are kind of released around similar time periods.
You are something new.
So it's kind of like a lot of the shows I like are from like the kind of mid-2000s. Like things like Leverage, Psych, Chuck,
Such newness must be nurtured,
Monk.
ground, and allowed to bloom.
They have a lot of the same actors in them.
And if you are indeed
So you're gonna, and like they have similar themes. So you find these in games too. Like there's similar things between Skyrim and Fallout 4, but they were also released, I think, in about the same year, and of course by the same company. So their similarities and voice actors are more understandable. This was released, I think, in between Skyrim and Oblivion originally. I think it was like 2009, 2010. So like a year before Skyrim and Fallout 4, but a few years, like 3-4 years after Oblivion. I can help the Fae.
The gardens of fate are clear to me, and all
I mean, honestly,
shall
just
be
that few
visible
block
in
of
its
years,
brilliance.
that was a good time for like open world RPGs. It just really
Always
was.
been certain. Buried beneath Prismere blades.
And we'll just keep playing them because let's be honest, we don't know when we're seeing. We have no idea when we're going to see Elder Scrolls 6 or Fallout 5. So
Where you
I would love to
tread,
get
mark
Fallout
all
5.
you touch. Before I would help you,
unless I'm
I
a
must
moron and
know.
they already did release it,
Will
I
you
don't
be a
know.
kind
They
gardener?
probably didn't.
Or a careless reaper.
I am everything I want to be, thank you. What do you
All
require?
quicklings, you are eager to act.
Quickling, that's a new
Rather
one.
see the method of your action. A tribe of trolls has been corrupted with Prismere. Their matriarch, Nash, has united the clans in the first step on the path of Dalantarth's demise. You can change this
Okay.
fate, but to what? In doing so, you may awaken a more dangerous threat. Like
That is
your
true.
ally,
There is always that
Elishir.
if this, then this kind of thing. I don't
She
think Alan
walks
Shear's a
deep
threat.
and tangled path, one that you walked alongside her before your death. But your path is your own now. Defeat Nash. Remove the taint of Prismere.
Prismere bad.
Then I shall see who you are. If not, who you will become.
So the title of the video still fits because we're still going to be
Matriarch
hunting
and
something.
her brood await at Haxi. Walk your path and watch your ally.
Oh man, is this place pretty. I could hang out in this place. Except, you know, for the giant glowing ball of light that's speaking to me. That part's creepy. But we'll get to that. Alright, we'll travel to the Tough Farm. Tog Farm. Tog Farm. We're traveling to the farm. That's how we're going to get there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right. This way. So unfortunately, this was the closest spot I had. I do not see the spiders. We will not deal with them. Ignoring the remains, because I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, I have spent so much time in the Webwood. And now we're in Haxi. Cool. Alright, let's see about the lore stones we can get here.
Of the lords named Erimer and Kreth.
Two hearts united against common foes. The thoughts in mind of one, the other knows. Lord Cref of Fey Knight's most
Oh, there we go.
slick and grave.
Plus 3% chance to
Lord
critical hit
Erebars
versus
night
Fey.
hand and shock
Not bad.
the brave. And
I mean, we'll come
gentle
back for them.
his
Definitely.
light, the dawn to Creth's dusk, the day to his night. Here's the tale of how they stopped a troll. The maid of Windermere misled its soul.
I think I'm going this way. No, I am not. I am going this way. That probably wasn't good. I mean, that's fine. Take care of the boggarts. Alright, so they are dead. Nothing to worry about now. Oh. Well, doesn't that seem fun? We'll grab those as we can sell those rather easily. Then we're going to head here into the den so we can murder some stuff just for fun. And because a tree told us to do it. And usually we do what giant glowing balls that come out of trees tell us to. Alright, so we are just going to pop right in here. Alan Shear, what a surprise. Why are you always showing up?
If it were anyone else, I'd say it was destiny. But in this case, it was that damned tree.
Good God, she is sassy. I appreciate
They
that.
said we should walk this path together. Thought I could help you, or maybe that you could help me.
Let's just meet in the middle and help
I've
each
never
other.
met
Seems
Marsh.
okay.
Trolls and Doppelfar rarely invite each other to tea. But if she's
Hmm.
matriarch of a clan, you can be sure that she's strong. And if she's so
Okay, but I
crafty
actually
that
want to see that now. I actually want to
Then
see
she must
Narsh
also be the
invite
great
Alan Shear for
trolls.
tea. And I want it to be a nice tea.
Not keeping Marsh
Which reminds me, I could use some tea right about now. So we're actually good to go. We have our primal scepter, so that's going to make the trolls more susceptible to our magic.
Never built dens this deep.
Because you remember, usually they are resistant. So we'll just give them a good couple of hits of that. I don't know why it still says resisted. Oh well, we get our magic strong enough and it's really not going to matter. And we always have our chakrams. Move. Ragdoll physics are fun.
What are the Tuatha doing here?
So the Tuatha were behind the troll. That kind of tells me they're either working together or very stealthy. Yeah, I had every confidence she could murder them. That was not a problem. Only got one glowing ball. I need a few more of those. There we are. Oh, trolls. Where are you? I want to murder you. Well, that's not very fun. Come on. And now you're dead. Excellent. It is always lovely when they die. Take that. Alright, show me the next troll. I mean, I'm on the internet. I'm used to trolls.
Destroy half of them.
Tee-hee. Alright. I'm saving my fate shift. Kind of annoyed that it didn't do the Sparky thing. Pretty sure I have that unlocked. Oh yeah, take that. Now what are you? Oh my. I will consider using that. Although it would be better for a warrior character, that 50 health is something not to ignore. Good lord, it is fun making them explode. Yeah, it is not hard to murder you, that is for sure. To be fair though, trolls were never really a problem for me. Once you figure out their attack patterns, or you just attack fast enough that they really can't do much. Even like my first time playing, I was like going up against the troll going, you know what? Yeah, it smacked me around for a bit, but I think I got it now. And I did.
Looks like the two Alpha have been working here for a long time. If they've come this far inland, we're all in grave danger.
Alright, so I don't have Lightning Storm unlocked. That's unfortunate. But we will get that soon. Like, as soon as we can. Oh, I see you want to play, huh? Mostly taking things that I can break down. Where are you? Oh well. Maybe we'll get some decent loot right here. Yeah, definitely missing my character in Fallout right now, whose lockpicks do not break. I like it when the lockpicks don't break. There we are. Alright, so I don't think we're far now. Okay, so I don't have any experience boosters. There we are. Ooh. Yeah, she's not looking too happy. Come on. Yeah, give me that 100%. Will we level up? That's the question. No, but we are close to it. Meh. Oh well, decent stuff anyway. Alan Shear, what's happening?
I see you haven't forgotten how to handle yourself in a fight.
Technically I have, but I found new ways to do it.
This far. At least not so soon. To the contrary, until you came along, she was destined to rampage across Dalantar.
So no one else can kill a troll, apparently?
Go.
Am I just like a god or something?
I'm sure he'll let you into Issa now. I'll finish off any Tuatha hiding in this den.
Okay.
Tell the old mossy log yourself.
Mossy log.
Find you again.
I have no doubt that you will find me again. You seem to have a knack for doing so. Ordinarily, I'd be kind of creeped out at the apparent stalking, but you know what? I would rather that someone like her knows where I am, just in case something happens. And given the fact that I am the Fateless One, something is bound to happen. Probably something pretty bad. So we're just gonna let her stalk us, I guess. Come on. Do. Any... Oh, how's this one? Alright, we'll try this one. It's very easy, it says. Hooray, I didn't die. Whee! I'm just gonna let it come to me. I'm just keep shooting it. Hey there, Sprite. I prefer Sierra Mist. No, but I do think Sprite does not have a lot of taste. Which makes me sad, because I want to enjoy Sprite. It just kind of tastes watery to me. Sierra Mist is not bad, though. Although I do like I mean, Mountain Dew is pretty good. I do like a soda with a lot of flavor. Or a drink with a lot of flavor. Hey, I mean, that's just me. And if I got a lemon lime going on, I want it to be a good, like, stout lemon lime, you know? Like, I want to feel it. Taste is a very powerful sensation for me. Very important. I remember you, Thresh. Yeah, these things are nasty. You can usually take them out pretty fast, but they are nasty.
The troll named Nyx had a most troubled heart. In nature, it was displeased with its part. It hated its difference from the norm, and wished to shed its current form. In grief it went to the maid Windermere. She motioned to Nyx and beckoned him near. It is your wish to be human, I see, she whispered to the troubled troll. And so the troll named Nyx to town it came.
Alright, well, we got 3 lore stones now out of the 5. Not bad.
The road and split into the wall, and Kreth and Eirmer were surely to fall. They faced the troll and fought to no avail. The wise knights knew what was wrong in our tale.
Alright, well,
Windermere at play.
we're gonna return to Nirelum and get a little chat with him.
And so, Lord Eirmer shouted to Lord
Trying to make sure there's not another one up here.
to a duel to the death.
Mergans. That's right, they're fish people. Alright, so let's pop back to Nirelum here. Say hello to our boy. Although he is a tree, is he a... He might not be a boy or girl or anything. He might just, you know, have a masculine voice. I don't know. I don't know how, like, tree spirits work. I mean, if someone explains it to me, I'll listen, though. Because I am kind of curious. Like, would he be a male? Could he be female? Does he just have a masculine voice, but he has no gender? Like, I don't know. I mean, we're going to refer to him as he at the moment, because it, I mean, sounds like a guy. And we just don't know. But we're just gonna go with it. Ooh, pretty. Nice and shimmery. We're just doing our lives here. Trying to ignore the fact that my back is on fire. You know, we're just doing that. Flamio, my good Hotman.
You return, and in your wake, Dalentarth blossoms. The flow is rearranged, now and forever. Nash's brood is at an end. You have destroyed what was written, and made a new fate for Dalentarth. Even your darkest ally walks a lighter path.
Well, that's not too bad.
And yet the Tuatha still spread, marching with Prismir.
Well, yeah, we just killed like a couple of trolls, that's it. That's not like the end game stuff.
Delayed our doom. You have the power of an immortal, and yet the humility to ask for help. Little one, I envy your grace. You shall carry my blessings with you.
I mean, you know what? No matter how much power you have, I do believe it's still good to ask for help. Like at this point, I'm pretty good at the games that I play. Both card, tabletop, video game, but I'll still ask someone for help or advice on something. And I'll say, hey, what do you think about this? I'm thinking about this, or hey, this arrangement. Like I built a deck that I'm going to be using in a tournament tomorrow. And I'm still going to ask a couple people before it starts, say, hey, what do you think of this arrangement? You think this should be pretty competitive, pretty good?
If that path includes the gardens of Issa,
I'm pretty sure it is. So just, you know, I'm just thinking.
may your path be long and evergreen.
All right. So I think we'll stop this video here for today. Because we'll be getting into some things that will warrant much longer than the usual, like 18 minutes we have left. So, yeah, we're done for now for Amalur right now. Because, again, you got about 17, 18 minutes left in what would be the video. And, like, we're about to get into some... We'll be going to the Court of Issa and also starting... like the Arcane University, like quest lines. So that's pretty big. We were going to Issa so we could start that next quest line. Yeah, we'll go there later. So for now, like I said, we're going to stop here and we're going to do that next time. I am excited to start the College of Arcana quest line. I think it is really cool. Honestly, it can be done rather quickly. I can do the quest line in a day. Like, few hours. And have done so on a car trip to Massachusetts before. But there's also things in it that we really don't want to miss. So, we're going to start that next time when we travel to the city of Issa. So I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got a little farther in the main quest line. Did those little quests for both Agarth and Alanshire. We leveled up to pretty close to level 15. Just, you know, about 3,000 away. Actually, closer to about 2,500 or so. So, until next time, this is your wintry neighborhood Winterspell, reminding you all to stay frosty. And, of course, reminding you that I have a Facebook page, Winterspell Streaming, and an Instagram page, Winterspell Streaming, from which I can be reached and where updates can be found. So, hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you later in the next video.